This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. Click the link below this video to get the interactive Google map for this walking tour. At that link, you'll also find everything you'll need to live or retire cheap in Da Nang, or just save a ton of money while you're visiting. Plus, grab a free copy of my ebook, How to Fire Your Boss and Live Internationally for Cheaper Than Home. Okay, back to our video. So the Wikipedia page for this Roman Catholic church here calls it a church. On the map it's called a cathedral. But it's definitely Roman Catholic religion. And it was built in 1923 by a French priest. And I also read on Wikipedia that 2.4% of the population of Vietnam is Roman Catholic. So this is the largest market in Da Nang, Vietnam. They sell everything here, literally.
Very nice.
It's the same all over the world. Huge building, a lot of little shops. Okay.
If my parents come, I will buy this cover dress for both of them. And I ask them to wear it and I take photos of them.
To give you an idea of prices, this dress right here is about $11.
Very nice. This doesn't look like this more modern, so nice.
Yeah.
I can wear out.
So if you use the link on our webpage for the walking tour after you leave the market, which is right over here, it'll take you along the waterfront, which is where we are now. And they have these beautiful statues all the way along the waterfront. And where we're going to go is to a museum that's over there near the, I call that the Dragon Bridge. Can you see the way it's a dragon? And it shoots fire at night on that end. And that's the tail on this end. But we're going to walk down there, we're going to go see a museum, and then we're going to go see that dragon head.
To film or?
So So we're walking along the waterfront. The water's to my left, and there's a bunch of hotels and restaurants along the street here. And our hotel is back one block in from this walkway. So this is not a ancient city, as you can see. It's quite new. In fact, it's grown a lot since the end of the Vietnam War, but a lot of the construction was done at that time, and a lot of growth. Airports, army bases. The U.S. had spent a lot of money here. But my point is just that there's not a lot of ancient things to see here. But it's a really good life. The weather's good, not too hot, not too cold. You got a few hot months, no real cold months. But the restaurants, the prices are good, as we've shown you. The rents are really relatively cheap compared to the rest of the world. And it's a safe place, beautiful. It's a great culture. So it's definitely, and there's enough people here, enough going on to keep you interested. I mean, it's not so big that it's like Hanoi and you have as much pollution. There's a little air pollution here, but not Hanoi level air. So anyway, we'll keep the cost of living and all that will be on the webpage. And we're going to continue the walking tour here today. We're just turning the corner here to head into the museum, and looks like this temple is open. It's very extravagant. At least the door is. Maybe I'm not welcome, but we'll find out. This is right next door to the Penang Museum, which is right at the tail of the Dragon Bridge. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful temple. I love surprises like this. Amazing woodwork. A lot of surprises like this in Southeast Asia. I would call this the catch of the day, personally. It's so beautiful. In Hindu symbolism, these two pieces represent the male fertility here and the female here.
岁呢，出现了这位菩萨，他又是佛，又是人，又是神的。那佛是在哪里？我们看到。
These are photos of the various sites that these sculptures and the reliefs and were all excavated from. (400 AD through 1400 AD), the Cham culture. This is the aerial of Maison, where much of this was excavated. It's just a relief though. And this is a model of what they believe the main temple looked like in its glory. So that's the museum we were just at, right over there. And now we're on the bridge, and that's the tail of the dragon, on the dragon bridge. And we're headed towards the head, which is on this side over here. On the other side, this is the head of the dragon, and we're looking back at this, at the mainland side, I suppose. We're like on an outer banks now. The ocean's behind us. This reminds me of Singapore. They have this big white, for some reason the name Marlin is coming today, or Merlin, something like coming to me. It's a famous, it spurts water on one side of Singapore. Anyway, and right now I'm standing on the Love Bridge. There's all these little trinkets. People buy these little locks and engrave their names on it and lock it to the bridge. You've seen places like this all over the world, actually. Anyway, that's Love Bridge. That's why all the hearts are here. Next to the Lock Bridge is a beautiful floating restaurant that you can eat at if you like. This is Da Nang Beach. It's rainy season, of course, so this is a different experience than you would see in the summer or in high season. But there's a bunch of resorts. It goes crazy far in both directions. On the north side is Monkey Beach, way up there, that mountain. It goes almost to the mountain, the beach does. And then on this side, it goes down even past Marble Mountain, and there's a cool artist community down there. If we have time, I'll take you to both the Monkey Beach that the Buddhist temple out there and to the artist community under the marble, at the base of the Marble Mountain. So this is our last stop on the Da Nang city walking tour. Thanks for joining us. So this is China Beach, by the way. This is where a lot of the U.S. servicemen did their R&R during the Vietnam War. Here and a few kilometers south of here. This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, could you please like it, subscribe, or comment? Any of those things would help our business. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much.